What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome back.
Welcome to the Noonchi podcast. I know most people can't tell, but I'm beat.
Yeah.
My body is beat down. I
Finish your tour finally.
finished my tour,
Yeah.
the Korean Dream Tour.
Yeah. Congrats, Danny.
Thanks. I mean, we talked about this before, but like after big shows or big things in our line of work,
Yeah.
there's like this emptiness.
Yeah.
And
You got it right now?
oh, dude, I got to a point yesterday. Well, number one, so after the show, I did 2 shows on Saturday,
Mhm.
which is also a daunting task for someone like me who doesn't have an abundance of stamina and energy,
Uh-huh.
right? And so, like, I gutted out the second show as best as I can.
I could feel it. I could hear it in your voice
Yeah,
too. You
yeah.
like that's a lot of that's like 3 hours talking.
Yeah, I gutted it out,
Yeah.
and then
Stop eating my lemons,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're screaming too. So
yeah.
it's
and so like and I ate like 2 bananas the whole day
oh yeah. Okay.
because
So
I
you were
didn't want to get like
gas
like
or
food coma or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So like I ate 2 bananas,
uh-huh.
and then afterwards we went to Blacklist
Yeah.
to do the after party.
Yeah. A lot of fun, by the way.
Oh yeah, I had a great time
Yeah.
from what I remember.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember.
Oh,
So
you
like I had
blacked out?
so I totally blacked out, and you know,
Yeah.
like I realized that as I've gotten older, I am blacking out more
Yeah.
when I'm getting drunk,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like like boxers or MMA fighters. They say they have like some people have an like iron chin, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But once you get knocked out,
Yeah.
you never have an iron chin again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what basically it's your body going, that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like shitting in your 30s.
Yeah. And my body has officially told me, yo, it's enough, like many times.
You don't do you remember saying bye to me?
No, I don't remember you leaving. I don't remember how I got home.
You told me you love me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I said, I know.
Yeah. I must have been really drunk then. Fucking Han Solo. Like I fell.
Yeah.
I don't
Whoa.
remember falling, but I woke up with like
Bruises on yourself or what?
beyond that,
Like, what?
my sheets were bloody.
What the
Yeah.
what?
Yes, I woke up going, what the fuck? And then like I did some
Yeah.
investigations.
Yeah.
And there was like a cut on my elbow
Okay.
that was still bleeding when I woke up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was it bad like hospital bad? You
No.
gotta go, like,
It was like, just like a scrape, right?
At least it wasn't like a huge left nut.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I remember the last thing I remembered at the bar was that, yo, I don't have my phone with me right now.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And so when I woke up, I was like, ah, shit. Like I
Yeah.
must have left my phone at Blacklist.
Uh-huh.
But then when I looked, it was charged in my charger.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you did have it.
Yeah. So I did have it.
And you were but in your drunken stupor you were like still mindful to
I
put
had
it, to charge
the
it?
presence of mind to charge my fucking phone. Or I don't know, maybe someone came in with me,
Oh, that's
but
yeah, maybe.
but I don't know. So like
Oh, so yeah, maybe you had a visitor.
I don't know.
What are the who was there? Let's break it down. Let's
I doubt that it led to like it was like any sexy time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
And all the women that were there at the after party
Mm.
were all friends,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Well,
They
I
were
don't
like-
I don't really believe in platonic friends, so like I
there
don't.
weren't actually that many.
Yeah,
It was mostly guys, and then it was like,
Like,
uh,
3-4 girls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Hannah and those girls.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I mean, Number one, like it was an interesting journey for this past month, the month of March. I did Busan, Daegu, Gwangju, Daejeon, Incheon, Wonju, and Seoul.
Yeah. Seoul 3 times.
Yes. And so for the most part, all sold out except Wonju.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was, it was an interesting, I would like to say that it is the first ever nationwide Korean stand-up comedy tour in the Korean language.
In the history of Korea.
Sure. And
it's huge, man.
I don't like being first. People who are first, it doesn't mean shit, right? So like, but I've learned a lot about what to do and what not to do, or not to go, where to go, how to prep for a tour.
Yeah.
And so it's not official, but when I get back from London, I'm going to go to London at the end of April.
Okay.
When I get back, we might do like a few encore shows.
A few encore shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like possibly Jeju-do.
Yeah.
Some more in Busan.
Same lineup with Dongwon opening. And that kind of thing.
Possibly, yes. And so that's what I'm trying to look forward to.
Okay.
And also just kind of now I'll think about the next step, right? Like number one, like until this special is edited, I think I can milk it a few more times, and hence I'm going to do the shows, the encore shows.
Yeah. But I really hope though, like I want to talk about the show a little bit more, like in depth.
Yeah.
Like because I went 2 nights. I didn't go all 3 shows, but the one big bummer for me was everyone had to wear masks.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer because they just lifted that having to wear masks.
But that's
everywhere,
I mean no I mean that's public transportation.
Okay.
The lifting of the masks ban was prior, right? So it was before this.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's the venue's ultra strict rules.
I mean, for me it was like for one thing I was wondering if because you don't get to see the full reaction of the audience, and that affects.
Oh yeah, it bugged me.
Right?
It bugged me both days.
And then it also muffles out the laughter.
Right.
To some extent.
Yeah.
And you guys are filming a special, so that's just kind of that really bugged me.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine how much that.
I mean, like, I was not very happy with the venue, and chances of me like
going back. Yeah.
They better fucking pay me to go there now.
Yeah.
Like that's where it's gotten to.
Yeah.
Like I understand that everyone has rules and regulations per venue or whatever, but they were just so not flexible. They didn't let us take pictures outside with my guests.
Yeah.
Because they said it was some sort of hazard. And so like they were just strict on everything to a point where I was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm never coming here again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, they didn't even have the decency to put my fucking poster outside.
Really?
Yeah. You know how there's like upcoming and then showing now?
Yeah.
In the front, like, outside on the street side?
Yeah.
They didn't even put my poster on there.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. And like the amount of like it's if we rent it out for 2 days, then it should be like, hey, without like no fucking fireworks, no smoking indoors. Like aside from that, like they should have been more cooperative.
Yeah, more accommodating.
I mean? And on top of that, like it's not a cheap venue.
Yeah, you guys are filming too and paid extra for that.
Yeah.
So damn.
So I'm not working there again.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked cool, for the super low budget that we had to shoot with.
With all that said, like you killed it. At least the 2 shows I went to, like it was so much fun. everyone was like, it was like really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm assuming that with the 3 shows that we shot,
Mhm.
I think I can come up with a decent enough special.
Okay. And you
Right.
wore the same clothes?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure. That was what I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Yeah.
But,
So that is what, you know, it was interesting because like, like the first show of the tour was Busan,
yeah,
right? And the facilities were great,
yeah,
you know. Uh, and then the second one was Daegu,
yeah.
and it wasn't as quote unquote state of the art. It felt more like where like piano recitals were you
Oh,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
that kind of
yeah, yeah.
vibe, right? Like
It's like a concert hall
yeah,
kinda
like
thing.
the Sangsangmadang in Busan felt closer to what I did at Hyundai,
Okay.
right? Like
Yeah.
it was like high ass stage, like just ground level seats.
It's like a
Yeah.
music venue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like better
Yeah.
personally. Only thing I didn't like about both Hyundai Card and the Sangsangmadang, high ass ceiling. So
Oh, the ceilings
yeah.
are high.
So
Yeah.
yeah, like and the acoustics are gonna go. The laughter is not gonna hit me. It's gonna
Yeah.
bounce off the walls and then hit me. And so like aside from that, like but again, so I liked the venue at Busan the best.
Uh-huh.
Then like slowly the quality of the venues started dropping
Oh, okay. Okay.
until it got to Seoul and went back
I
up,
see.
right? So
Yeah.
like Wonju, we didn't record last week, but Wonju
Yeah.
was god awful,
Okay.
right?
What
Like
was the best, like, audience?
Taejeon.
Taejeon was still the best.
Taejeon was
Even over all 3 shows
yes.
in Seoul? Okay.
Taejeon if if I got that kind of energy
Mhm.
that I got at Taejeon, like at Seoul or anywhere else, like I was afraid I was gonna get famous.
Oh, really?
Like I
Okay.
was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like I'm causing something even a little bit more than
Yeah.
just like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
there's times when you go, shit, I just fucked their lives up for like
Yeah.
for about an hour and a half,
Yeah.
right? And so that the energy I got at Tejon, it's unexplainable.
Man.
This whole audience was great, but in my opinion, Tejon
Okay.
still kicked ass.
Did the Taejeon show that was, uh what was that a Saturday? Or
Yes.
a Saturday?
Mm-mm.
And
No, no,
so
no, no, no.
it was a
It was
Friday?
a Friday,
Okay.
and then I remember because the next day was Gwangju,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so like I was so like happy about that show
Mhm.
that at Tejon we drank till like 6 in the morning,
Oh, man.
and then
Yeah.
we had to check out the hotel at like 10.
Yeah.
So we had like very little sleep,
Oh, man.
and then we had to drive to Gwangju.
Well, I'm asking that because I was trying to, because for me, it was Friday and Saturday, both shows were great,
Mm.
but they were a little bit different in
Mm, mm,
terms
mm,
of,
mm.
like, certain jokes hit more
Yeah.
one night than the other night, but, overall, it went really well.
Yeah, yeah,
But I was thinking, the show on, maybe it was the timing? Like a 6 o'clock show, people haven't had dinner or haven't had a drink in them yet,
maybe.
maybe. And then, Friday, people are just coming straight from work like myself, and probably went to eat after and drank after, right? So, I had heard that the 2 o'clock show was the best audience of Seoul. And I
Mm.
was thinking maybe because people already had lunch, maybe they had a mimosa at brunch or something. They had like a few drinks. But yeah, there's a possibility if there was anyone that had a few to drink, maybe it was going to be the 2 o'clock show
Well, the
instead,
thing
right?
is, I didn't want to sell alcohol there because, from my experience, there's
Yeah,
always, especially when there's a taping,
yeah,
there's gonna be people that can't handle the liquor,
yeah, yeah,
and then I know that the staff are not equipped to shut them up, shut them up, and kick them out.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Good point. Yeah,
Yeah. So if there wasn't a taping, I would have, yeah, I would have gladly sold liquor.
yeah.
You know.
It was fun though. There was a couple on Friday night that
Mm,
was sitting in front of me,
mhm.
and they seemed to be at least like 10, 15 years older than I am.
Well,
Like
that's mad old.
yeah, like 50,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
60.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was really nervous.
Why?
That because I didn't know if they were gonna like be receptive to
Who gives a
your
like,
jokes.
at that point, I go, "Yo, you paid 40, $80, right?
Yeah,
88
yeah,
bucks. If you're gonna, like, put up a stink and just pretend not to like that shit, then
yeah,
that's your fault." Like, I'm at this point, I don't give a fuck
yeah,
about like, if there's okay, so in total, there was about 525 people that came
yeah,
to
yeah,
those 2 shows, right?
yeah,
And if 80 to 90% of them had a great time,
yeah.
I
Dude,
succeeded, man.
that couple in front of me, they were dying.
Mm,
Like the woman in particular,
mm,
one a couple of times,
mm,
she couldn't contain herself, so
mm,
she had to put her head between her
mm,
legs,
mm, mm, mm,
and it just was laughing
mm,
like
mm,
because she didn't want to be too loud,
mm,
or
mm, mm, mm.
it was like I was so proud of you, like you got like this whole ajamada, like basically,
Yeah.
uh,
No,
yeah,
it
leave
was
it.
no, dude, it was, you know, again, like, I'm never too high and I'm never too low. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I'm more low than I am high, right? When it comes to my emotions, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, um, I'm appreciative and, like, of all the support I've gotten.
hmm,
But then my brain goes, "Well, what's fucking next?"
yeah, yeah,
Like, there's nothing to there's no laurels to rest on, really. So, you
yeah,
know what I mean? So I go, "Fuck it." Like, I gotta see what the next move is and things like that.
yeah,
Speaking of a next move, it's the second or third week of April,
uh-huh.
our buddy Walter Hong is gonna be in town.
Oh, no way.
And
Nice.
so we're gonna
Okay.
do a show at this whole comedy club.
Sweet. Okay.
And obviously he's headlining,
Yeah.
but I haven't done a set in English
Uh-huh.
in so long.
So you're gonna do one in English?
Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna do a English night at Seoul Comedy Club?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else are you gonna invite? Other like local comics? Maybe or
I don't know yet. I have to figure it out because
uh-huh.
I just want Walter to do an hour. I'll do probably 20 and have someone do 10 up top.
Okay. Damn, I'm not gonna miss that. So it's the third week of April, around then?
I think it's the
Before you
16th.
go to London.
It's the 16th.
That's soon.
Yeah, yeah,
That's awesome. Okay.
yeah. And I'm fucked because, like, I'm not gonna do old shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be like, "You like you?" So I'm not gonna do that shit.
Why not?
No, because that's no, man. I gotta try to
Try new material.
new material,
Yeah.
or like at least shit that, like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
I'm gonna bring a phone book for
yeah.
this
I
one.
I might
If it's
I
no fun,
I might bomb. You
I'm
know.
gonna throw that phone book on the stage.
The
Oh
amount of
yeah.
phone books you would have been hit with every time you performed.
I could make a fort.
Zombies can't even get through that shit, man. So yeah, like, we'll see, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited slash nervous
Mhm.
slash, there's that the dread of going, oh, this I might eat shit,
Yeah.
like, eat shit like good.
Okay.
Like, I might really eat some shit for 20 minutes.
Because there's nowhere you can go to work it out either.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta just like
I just gotta fucking take it in the chin. Like, I
yeah.
might be able to, like, translate some of the jokes that I've done in
Uh-huh.
Korean
Yeah. Okay.
to English,
Yeah.
but I've never worked it out in English,
Right.
like the way.
But it's literally like you might be the only person on this planet
Yeah,
that has this kind of dilemma.
yeah,
As a stand-up comic,
yeah,
like no one has to think about how do I translate this into
yeah,
back into my native
yeah.
language.
It looks like mood lighting. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now I need
Yeah.
to, like, kind of work out the rhythm
Yeah.
of the bits in my head in English.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the first thing is that it's going to be the first ever English show at the club.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. The thing I'm worried about is that like I have not connected with the English speaking community in Korea in quite some
Yeah.
time.
Oh, right. You gotta do
So
some
like,
marketing.
how the fuck am I gonna
Just
sell
hang
this
out in
out?
Itaewon for the next few weekends.
Oh no!
Like,
Here's the other thing, dude.
yeah.
Like, okay, so yesterday, as I was suffering from
Hangover.
like, dude, until 4 p.m., dude, water was not even allowed in my body.
Oh, it was that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
Okay.
water was like, nah, like my body's kicking out everything. It's like,
These days you can go to the yakuk, the pharmacy, and
Yeah.
get those. They make those pre-packaged like gift baskets with like hangover cures inside.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, if water doesn't stay in, then
Mhm.
nothing's gonna stay in,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
And
It was that bad.
so yeah, I was like, dude, until 4 p.m.,
Yeah.
just like, water comes in. 2 minutes later, it comes out. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
And then, here's a weird thing. My legs started cramping, like everywhere, like my
Yesterday.
yesterday. So
Yeah.
like my calves cramped, and I was, oh, what the fuck? So I'm like stretching it out while I'm hungover,
Well,
right?
you were
Right.
you had a long weekend of standing up.
Right. No, but still, like I saw. So come on, man. So like I'm like, so now, so I
Yeah.
stretch out my calves, right?
Yeah.
As I'm doing this, my
Yeah.
quads cramp up. I was like,
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck? So now I'm stretching it this way, right?
Your body
Right,
did give up on you.
Dude,
Yeah.
and so to a point where I was like, you know what? Now that I'm done with this big kind
Yeah.
of tour, I think it's time to now really concentrate on taking care of my body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, even at the after party, you
Yeah.
were standing up the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
Like yeah, your body probably just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
give you the finger.
yeah, just like, dude, not just for about an hour. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know how to move right now, because if I stretch it out this way, this
Yeah.
cramps up. If I stretch it out this way, then this cramps up and that cramps up. So yeah, it was bad. So like, I've decided that I should make a concerted effort to take care of my body.
Do you remember so your set was it was more than an hour, right? It felt like an hour and a half.
No, it was an hour and a half.
Like an
Like,
hour.
because I made sure that every arena, or not
Yeah.
arena, every theater.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're talking arena. What an asshole. Every small venue.
Yeah.
I made sure that there was a clock, so like I could time
yeah.
myself. So
Okay.
it's about an hour and 5.
Hour 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed like recently?
Oh.
Like because I watched Chris Rock's latest
Mm,
special.
mm.
And I was watching some I noticed like Chris Rock has an hour special, right?
Mm.
But he repeats himself a lot. Everything he says, don't go to don't teach your kids how to, teach your kids how to fight, right? But he'll say, teach your kids how to fight. Teach your kids how to fight. Like he'll repeat himself a lot.
He's always done that. That's his style.
But I realized like this guy's not coming up with an hour of material for every special. It's basically 20 minutes. And then he is like, I was thinking they should like somebody should edit his stuff.
Yeah.
Where he just, they take out the repeats.
No, but that's his like kind of like preacher style comedy,
Yeah.
right? Where where they just kind of set up the premise like
Yeah.
that, like bang, ba bang, ba bang. Da da
Yeah.
da da da.
Kevin Hart does that too. He
Yeah.
repeats himself over and over,
Yeah.
except he slaps his hands at the same time.
Yeah.
too.
So it is a technique
slaps his hands.
that it's
Shaves off some time off of your special.
That's
too.
why, you know what, like that's why I'm, and I tell the kids like at the club, I'm like, don't try to fucking fill an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you have a tight 45, then so be it. I'd much rather you have a tight 45 than you fucking stretch it out and
Yeah.
add 15 minutes of garbage on top of it.
Yeah.
You know? And so I go just make it tight as possible.
Well, if you did an hour 5, like I noticed both nights,
Mm.
yeah, you left out some jokes on one night and you
Mm.
put it in the other. You added like they weren't exactly the same set.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you did have more than an hour 5 then if you put it that way. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's
and
a
I
lot
know
longer.
certain jokes I didn't want to because they weren't ready,
Mhm.
and so I just take them all out, and then the
Yeah.
stuff that, and I try to, as much as I can, stay away from the stuff that I uploaded on
Oh yeah.
shorts,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh-huh.
and so now what it does is like once this shit comes out, wherever it comes out,
Yeah.
uh, it's gonna force me to be like, bro,
Working on new stuff.
you better start working on some
Yeah.
new stuff. So like I have like a few jokes that I haven't told
Okay.
that are gonna,
I want to pitch some material to you as well.
nah, yeah, no, boo. Like, dude, like, part of me was like, I'm sure this is cheating, right? But like if I try to use Chat GPT,
Oh.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then use prompts like in the voice of
Yeah.
Bill Burr,
Yeah.
Patrice
Yeah.
O'Neill, and Chris Rock,
Yeah.
uh, what would they have to say
Oh, that's funny.
about jokes about the Korean
Yeah.
law,
Yeah.
right?
I
Right?
see
You know
where
what
you're
I
going.
mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something like
Yeah.
that, right? I wonder what it would come out as, right?
Yeah.
But stuff like that was something that I was like, oh
But even the premise is funny.
yeah,
Just trying to like,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what's even
Okay.
funnier? I don't think I said this right, but then like just so a Korean TV show asked me to be on their show
Okay.
recently. Uh, it is called 아침마당, which is
Uh-huh.
kind of like Good Morning America,
Okay.
but it's even more for older people. It's
Okay.
like ajummas.
Oh, really? Why did they ask you to
I have
do
no fucking idea.
it?
And they
Okay.
asked me to do stand up,
Oh, okay.
right?
They're looking for okay.
And as I'm not doing stand up in the morning, it's
Yeah.
live too.
It's live. It
And,
doesn't get
and there's no
replayed.
studio audience, and it's just a panel of ajummas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you said no?
Yeah, fuck that. Why would I do that?
Why?
Why? Like it, like there's no, okay. Let's just put it this way. Even if I did well,
Yeah.
right? Fans of that show, I don't want them coming to my club.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to be like 50s and 60s and above.
Yeah.
And typically they are tough customers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some of them are cool and some of them act like assholes,
Mhm.
And just for the fact that I don't want the second option,
Yeah.
I don't want them coming to my club unless they behave right.
Okay. Okay.
You know?
You have a point.
Yeah. And so like, my management company is like, okay, well, okay, we'll say no to the stand-up part of it,
Yeah.
but if there's a good thing we can get out of it,
Yeah.
I think you should do it.
If you get it. Yeah.
You know?
That's initially what I'm thinking. Like
But
because it's an awkward situation, you kind of like dig yourself out of it. And, like,
but what if I don't? What if I fucking eat shit on that stage?
that's funny too.
Right.
Man.
For you, but not for the scene. Ultimately, bro, that's what I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about the scene. Right? And I think people don't understand how, like, yesterday when I was ailing, I thought about my time here in Korea
Mhm.
doing stand up.
Yeah.
A lot of downs.
Yeah.
A lot of like, oh, this might pop off. Down.
Yeah.
Oh, some TV show. Down.
I've seen.
Yeah.
I've been. I've seen. I've witnessed a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like,
So I go,
yeah.
look, man, I'm not going to offset this kind of up that I just came out of
You have a point.
with
You
a
have a point.
fucking really shitty down where some harmony is going to be like, yo, why are you not married right now?
Yeah.
You're like 42, You should lose weight and fucking find you a nice wife. And I'm not going to be on live television and be like, Ajima, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's like
I get you.
KBS. I can't even be like
Oh yeah.
raw with it,
Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
okay, you make a point.
yeah,
I won't press you on it.
yeah. And then this is the now this is where it gets like interesting is that like I last week
Yeah.
I did like some random like interview for some newspaper,
Uh-huh.
but it was like video, it was filmed.
Okay.
And then I in the questions they're like, "Can you show a stand up here?" And there's no audience, it's just me and the interviewer and the fucking cameraman. I was like, I go, "It's never gonna work this way,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna tell you a joke, and it's not gonna work."
Yeah.
You know? And everybody in Korea, because they don't know, asks this type of request,
Yeah.
and it never fucking works,
Yeah.
right? And so they're like, okay. So I thought they were gonna go past it, right? At the end of the interview, because I was talking about like, hey, there's certain it's not just a funny story. There's certain techniques,
Yeah.
you know? And then the cameraman goes, "You explained that there's many techniques. Can you show us this techniques?" And I was like, "Oh, we didn't go over it
I
30
just
minutes
said
ago. You just fucking talked in a circle for me to do this." So I said, "Okay, I'll
Uh-huh.
tell you a joke. Stand-up's all about the punchline, right?"
Uh-huh.
And I go, "This is not my joke.
Uh-huh.
This is my friend's joke."
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Big Yoshi Obayashi, right?
Uh-huh.
Yoshi has a joke that goes, and I said this in Korean. Last time I had sex with my girlfriend, she asked me, "Hey, how come you don't use a condom?" So I said, "Because you can't get AIDS twice." I,
Wait,
s-
this is
I said this in Korean in a newspaper interview.
did they did they laugh?
No, they were like, "Oh, I fucking told you, stop asking stupid. Told you not to ask these questions."
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Please say yes to the Ajima morning show.
No,
Please.
and then fucking obviously they're not gonna air that. They're gonna edit it all out, right? But
But
like,
still.
yeah, but when I said that, dude,
That's-
and then so
yeah.
one of the dudes from my management was like there in the back, and he was
Uh.
like, "They're not gonna air this." And I was like, "I know."
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I go, and here's another one, kind of more complex than the other one. And they're like, "Oh, well, they thought I was gonna clean it up," and I was like, comedians, they're always in Korea. They goes, "웃겨주세요."
Oh, make us laugh.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Which is different from, "Hey, sing a song,"
Yeah. Yeah.
or like, if you're a dancer, "Hey, dance,"
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Because you don't have to sing the song well,
Yeah.
but you just sang the song.
Uh-huh.
Make us laugh is the person who asked the question or the request has all the authority on whether or not this
Yeah.
request is fulfilled or not.
Yeah.
And I go, make me laugh is not like sing a song.
Yeah.
It's more like, hey, make me come.
People ask me to sing,
Yeah.
like when I say I don't say I'm a singer anymore. But
Yeah.
I used to make that mistake.
No, but see, you can sing the song.
But I can't acapella shit.
Yeah, but
you
even
know?
if it's not good, they'll be like, okay, I guess you're a singer, right?
No. One
Right,
time
right.
I was like literally sitting with two other like
Yeah.
R&B singers,
Yeah.
and they made all the singers sing something.
Yeah.
And the R&B singers, they always look for a chance to sing acapella, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like busting out Boyz II Men or whatever
Yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah.
And it comes to me like, Bobby, you should sing a song too. You're a singer, right? And I'm like, no. But the one time they actually got me into a corner. It was like, you're not leaving until you sing a song. So I just was like, A, B, C, D, E. I was like, I'm not fucking singing.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't understand. I don't understand like where like sometimes I want to be like, do you know how much people pay to see me now? You think you're gonna get this shit for free? Right? So I'm gonna just say shit like so people ask me like I'm just gonna say inappropriate jokes so they can cut it out, you know? Um but I could see the face
Mhm.
of the cameraman and the interviewer going, "Oh, we shouldn't have asked him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
Yeah.
I think we've made a mistake asking him to tell us a joke."
Oh, man, I would buy that footage from them and tell we'll blur your faces out,
Yeah.
but I wanna see that.
And I was like, "Yo, it's
Oh,
not."
man.
I even gave credit. It's not my. It's my friend's joke. You know.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So so now enough about me, Bob.
Yeah.
You apparently did something that
Yeah, I
that
did something I never done before in
mm,
my life
mm,
is, when I saw a therapist.
mm.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm allowed to
Yeah, it's
I could
fine.
talk about it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah. But
Um,
question
yeah.
though. Does your therapist speak English?
No. So, uh, enough. He speaks enough, you know?
Uh,
Like, so he's just told me if I'm not getting through to you, just let me know.
yeah.
And at one point, I just, like, started speaking Korean
Uh,
just to speed things up
uh,
'cause, I knew people waiting to see him after me.
yeah.
But, you know, we talked for quite a while
Uh,
and, just 'cause he wanted to assess, like I went in because I m I was thinking, you know, I'm having trouble, like, just focusing lately,
mm,
and I wanna find out if I have, like, adult ADHD.
mm,
Like, that was my wife wanted me to
mm,
go, right?
mm,
So it's like, "Alright, like, it's time, like, maybe
mm,
there is something maybe I have problems, I need
mm,
to check on it at
yeah.
least," right? And, like, halfway through our conversation, he just, like, said, I don't think you have ADHD. We'll do all the testing and
Mm,
stuff,
mm, mm,
but I think I need to I in my expert opinion, I think you're depressed."
mm,
So he prescribed me antidepressants,
mm,
which was kinda scary because I was like, can you do that, like, on the first day?"
mm,
You know, I was just like, "Are you sure? Like, can we maybe I'm just having a bad day
mm,
and, like, I'm just being too honest," or
mm,
I don't know,
mm,
like,
mm.
maybe that's a good thing, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So, yeah, so for the past couple of days, I've been, like, trying out the medication, and it's freaking me out a little. Like, he told me some of the side effects, and
Mm,
some of them are kicking in, like, I feel nauseous,
mm,
I got diarrhea,
mm,
like, some specific ones like
mm,
that, like but one thing he did say, like, he's he gave me something to help me sleep better,
mm,
and the best sleep of my life, the
mm,
past couple
mm.
nights, like, uninterrupted, um, usually I wake up in the middle of the night all the time.
Yeah.
So that's been good,
I mean,
but
dude, like me as someone who has no expertise
mhm.
in that field could have told you you're fucking depressed.
Yeah. No, yeah, so
Yeah.
it was surprising to me how adamant he he felt that I really needed,
Yeah.
like, antidepressants. So I'm gonna meet him again weekly
Mm.
for the time being just to see how I'm doing and,
So how do you
yeah,
I'm
to see.
curious, like for someone of uh your the way you can't speak Korean properly,
Yeah.
like how do you communicate with this guy?
I whenever I wanted to elaborate or like, I did speak in English, but I
Mm,
didn't use, like, heavy words
mm,
because I could kind of
mm,
assess, like, what his English ability
mm,
was. It
mm,
was pretty good. He
mm,
knew, like, all technical
mm,
words.
mm,
So, but then when I switched on and off with the Korean, when I knew I could explain myself
mm,
well
mm,
enough in Korean, so that seemed to work.
mm, mm,
But I they gave me a ton of tests
mm,
to take, and like I'm only halfway through. I gave them half of the test, and then
mm,
I took the rest home. They're like, Take your time with the
mm,
rest." It's all in Korean, so I had to get it
mm,
translated and
mm,
all that stuff. So, we'll see. I'll give everyone an update as the weeks
mm.
go on by. Like, I'm really curious about this whole process myself. So yeah, I'm scared, but I'm glad I'm taking a leap.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So
Um,
you're depressed.
I guess so. Yeah,
Mm.
I knew that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Come
yeah,
on,
right.
that's like a doctor telling me you're gonna lose weight.
So next week I'll give you an update, like how it goes. It's only been a couple days.
Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, and then let's plan on uh, what's gonna happen before you go to London, because I guess we'll miss a week then, and
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Walter coming, maybe we'll have him on the podcast, possibly.
Nah.
If no? Okay. All right. But for the time being, we'll see you guys next week unless something comes up.
Bye bye.
Peace.